to pay with Visa. A network that's fast, secure, and convenient.
নতুন মেরিল পেট্রোলিয়াম জেলি।
ইয়েস! ও, আপনিও কি বাংলা লিংক ইউজার? তাহলে শুধুমাত্র আপনি টফিতে বিশ্বকাপ লাইভ দেখতে পারবেন সেরা এক্সপেরিয়েন্সে, ফাস্টেস্ট 4Gতে।
অদম্য হওয়ার এনার্জিতে ভরপুর এক্সোটিক স্বাদের পাওয়ার এনার্জি।
সারা দেশের মায়েদের আস্থার বসুন্ধরা ডায়া প্যান্ট এখন নতুন মোড়কে।
খামারের শীত, ফলে খামার গরমে থাকে, হয় কম, গরু থাকে আরামে, খায় ঠিক মতো, হজম শক্তিও বেশি। আমার গরু দুধেও চ্যাম্পিয়ন। আনোয়ার শীতে এই আজিজ।
Last game against South Korea, but I imagine well, it certainly has been a bit close so far. We'll see if this game opens up a little bit in the second period. Will Croatia be able to beat Brazil for the first time, or will the five-time world champions go through? Let's find out next.
हर महीने इन्वेस्ट करो, फ्यूचर की तैयारी करो।
करोड़ों लोग इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं और देश के साथ आगे बढ़ रहे हैं।
सही है सर।
तो आ जाओ मैदान में।
म्यूचुअल फंड निवेश बाजार जोखिमों के अधीन है। योजना से जुड़े सभी दस्तावेजों को ध्यान से पढ़ें।
जब चीज केक होगा इतना फ्रेश और क्रीमी, तो हर बाइट में होगा एक नया जोन। केक जोन, मोर स्माइल्स पर बाइट।
Tap to pay with Visa. A network that's fast, secure, and convenient.
झांके रे झांके झरोके से झांके, देख के दंग है छोटे बड़े सारे। झांके रे झांके फ्यूचर को ये ताके, तरक्की को टुक टुक हर कोई ताके। झांके रे झांके।
Reimagineering brighter futures with smarter steels. ArcelorMittal, Nippon Steel India. Smarter steels, brighter futures.
Everyone looks today. At Hyundai, we go beyond. With experience that take us forward.
We the best, let's cut to the chase.
Modric leads Croatia's players back out onto the field. They got through the quarter-final 4 years ago and took the long road in doing so against the host Russia. It went all the way to penalties after a 2-2 draw after extra time, but they have gone toe-to-toe with Brazil so far in this match. The Brazilians hoping to reach their 9th World Cup semi-final. Only Germany with a dozen have reached more, but Brazil will need to come up with a little bit more if they're to get the ball past Dominik Livakovic in this second half.
They will. I think they've got to play with greater speed. We spoke about that.
at the start of the game, how their speed was too much for the Korea Republic in the previous game. Well, they've only showed flashes of that. And whenever they've looked like maybe just building up to a head of steam, then all of a sudden Croatia have got the ball back and they've kept it and they've slowed the game back down. And then so for Brazil, they've got to try and have that sustained spell where they can really start to apply some serious heat and pressure towards the two centre-halves and Livakovic in the Croatian goal. But I've got to say, Zlatko Dalic and his players, their game plan to keep the ball, to frustrate Brazil a little bit, has worked perfectly right now.
Well, we always expect to see Brazil at the business end of the World Cup finals, don't we? This is their 9th quarter-final in the current format, going back to 1986. It's a mixed record, a 50% strike rate.
Yeah.
Won 4 and lost 4. They've lost 3 of the last 4.
Yeah, I mentioned about the weight of that shirt because of the expectation, the pressure, the demands of being a Brazilian national team player. It's huge. And all that's gone before them does start to get very heavy on those shoulders. So they'll want to start this second period quickly and try and get their key players. Neymar's been in and out the game. He's got to have more of an effect. He's got to have far more to say if his team are going to really get on top.
Richarlison there at the back of that line has been in excellent goal-scoring form. 10 goals in his last 9 appearances for Brazil going into this match, but he hasn't had a chance worthy of the name so far in this quarter-final. Remember, Neymar needs 1 more goal to equal Pele's Brazilian national team record of 77 international goals. No changes made by either head coach at the break, Zlatko Dalic and Chite. It's Brazil who will get us underway at the start of this second half with Richarlison. 3 goals in 3 matches so far, including that spectacular one in a brilliant second half performance in their opening match against Serbia. First free kick of the second period conceded by Luka Modric.
Well, I'm not expecting any tweaks with regards to the way that Croatia have gone about their work, but I am expecting to see something a little more dynamic from Brazil. Who's going to be the man?
Lucas Paqueta into Rafinha. He's just harassed and loses possession. Stepping in there was Danilo going long. Vinicius Junior chasing. Zlatko Dalic with a remarkable World Cup record at the finals. In 11 matches, he's only lost once.
It's brilliant.
And that was the final to France 4 years ago.
That's a pretty outstanding record, isn't it?
Yeah, and they've won on penalties 3 times at the World Cup as well.
Dancing as of yet.
No hint of it. Rafinha says they've the most relieved man